welcome to Fab Friday at Spiegelmom Scraps. My name is Sarah Scraps, or Sarah Mishler, but around the scrappy world you probably see me more as Sarah Scraps. I am going to be using lots of fabulous products from Spiegelmom Scraps store today. So we have some cork confetti and we have some passion flower sequins. I'm going to use some white cardstock from the shop, as well as some tiny little clothespins. And these amazing cut files designed by Christina Sorge. She did her video on Wednesday, and I cut them out on my silhouette, and then I watercolored them with my Kiritaki watercolors. And I did that off camera so that, you know, it's like paint drying. I'm also going to use some colorings. This is, I want to say, oh, say can you see colorings? Yes, I think that's what it is. I know there's a Dazzlers. That's the same color that is quite similar. And I think that one is See You in the Morning. So that one is Oh Say Can You See. And it's a lovely aqua color. I'm going to use for my stash some products from Felicity Jane and some products from Pink Fresh Studio as well. So that'll be these products here because they match the colors. And this is an old Felicity Jane kit called Note to Self. I'm going to start with the packaging technique, and I'm going to do this for quite a while. Colorings, I have found, really don't shake them or you get a mess. And I'm going to just do the packaging technique to create a fun aqua colored background. You don't need as much as I just put on there. I was a little overzealous with the spray bottle, and so we ended up with way more than we really needed. So now our background is done. I'm going to ended up with some sprinkles, and I wanted another color. I felt like it looked one-dimensional and it needed a little something. So I let it dry because I didn't want to end up with brown mud, and I was going to use two colors that maybe wouldn't mix together. So these are Kiritaki watercolors, and I'm just grabbing the pink color that I used to color those flowers, and I'm going to create little tiny splashes. I guess that's what we'll call them, drips or splashes, but they're very small. Because I let the colorings dry, I could put the pink over top and it actually stayed and was pink. So the photos I'm using don't have a specific color in them that's dominant, and so I decided to take my color from a mood board. The mood board is from the Pretty Pattern Paper Playground Facebook group. Two of my fellow design team members, Evie Cortez and Caddy Miranda, have that Facebook group, and they have a beautiful mood board that they share with everyone every month, and so I used their mood board to inspire my colors for this layout. I'm going to go ahead, I trimmed up that white cardstock, and I wanted to put my white cardstock at an angle onto this diagonal black and white paper. My cardstock had warped quite a bit, so I put a lot of adhesive on, got it all down, and I realized that it was less, like one side is really diagonal, which is, I wanted it all to be that way, but it didn't quite stick down that way, and I just decided to go with it. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put down all these die cuts. So originally when I kind of planned this page out, I wasn't sure, I didn't think that these summers would blend in quite as much as they do, but in the end I really like the look of it, so we just are going to go with that. So it kind of has a tone-on-tone effect. And a lot of this is me just gluing and placing and getting the letters down where I want them. So I did cut out a bit. There's not all of me gluing and kind of fussing with them. I also went ahead and kind of made them so that they were like you have a solid and then the outline and then a solid and then an outline and then a solid and an outline. And I wanted to make each of the summers be special. And in the end, I think that one at the top, the all white one, kind of got a little lost. But we're just going to go with it. And now I'm going to fill in this bottom outline of summer with just the bright pink sequins from the pack of passion fruit sequins. I'm just pulling out the bright pink ones. So there they are, all filled into that outline. And now we're going to get to work a little bit on my title. Originally I was going to put my title at the bottom of the page, but instead it's going to go up and kind of overlap that bright pink summer. And my title is going to be Summer Selfies. So I do not take a lot of selfies ever, but I was with my family this past weekend, and I took these two really, really cute ones. So I printed them out with my zip printer, my Polaroid zip printer, and I really love that printer. It's so great. And I'm just going to map my photo now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Felicity Jane paper, and I just cut apart all the 3x4 cards off the cut apart sheet, and I'm going to go ahead and just layer those all up behind my photo. You'll see the little white circles on my photo. So one of my younger family members was trying to photobomb these selfies, but she ended up being really like blurry in the pictures, and I don't have her mom's permission to put her on YouTube, so we just covered up her face. Plus, while me and my little friend there are in focus, she's really blurry. So what I did here was I just used that clothespin, and I attached the clothespin and the photos with all of my layers to one of the summer words. And that's how I'm going to leave my photo. I'm going to glue it down and make it a little more stable. And now I'm just going through all of these little stickers and ephemera pieces, cut apart pieces from Felicity Jane, and picking which ones I want to use, which ones match my colors, things like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple of those in. Also, I think earlier I called those sequins passion fruit sequins, but they're not. They're passion flower sequins. And I will, below this video, there will be links to those the sequins that I used. There will be links to the colorings I used. I'll link the blog where you can get those amazing cut files for free, and I'll link up the cork confetti that I used, the little butterflies that I'll use here in a minute. So I just glued down my clothespin. Oh, the clothespins too, we'll link those up as well. I just glued the clothespin down with some Scotch quick dry adhesive, and then I'm going to go ahead and place my photo, and I'm going to put pop dots under the photo so that they stand up, because that's the first clothespin I've ever used in a layout, so I'm kind of curious to see how it is in my album. We'll have to see how that goes. And I'm so sorry if there's a little bit of background noise. I have my window open in my bedroom because it's really, really hot, and I'm in there because it's the only room that doesn't have an air conditioner, which would also make tons of background noise, so a little noise from the street for your listening pleasure, I suppose. So I'm going to take these cork butterflies, which are really cute, and I'm going to spread them around. I had a little bit of trouble with embellishing this layout, not because I didn't know necessarily what I wanted to do. I felt like I was missing something, and in the end, if I look back on this layout now, what I was missing was that I needed to take those sequins, the summer sequins, and actually put sequins across the summer word at the top. I chose other things, but I think, in hindsight, sometimes you look at layouts and you think, I could have done that better. But anyway, we'll see. Now I'm going to take these flowers, which I had also cut out and watercolored, and I'm going to place them. I'm going to just use 3. I think I cut like 5, but I only end up using 3 of them. Here, these 3. And then each of these flowers is going to get one of those little wood veneer asterisks in the middle of it, as well as the lighter colored pink. They're like a pink iridescent or white iridescent, very, very light colored sequins from that passion flower sequin mix, and they're each going to get that in the middle to dress them up a little bit. And then I'm going to place kind of a clustering of sequins, almost like you would do with enamel dots, around each set of flowers. And the last little final touches are going to be some more of those cork butterflies. I'm going to play with them a little bit to decide where I want to put them. And this is going to complete our layout. Thank you so much for joining me for Fab Friday today, and I will see you next week. I would love to hear some comments if you have any ideas or any products from the Spiegelmom Scraps shop you'd like me to try to work with. Please feel free to leave a comment. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you can see all of the YouTube squad's fabulous videos all during the week. I think our videos are scheduled Wednesday to Saturday right now. And have a lovely day. Bye.